Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 6th video of the Land Rover Series 3 fix-up. In today's video we are going to assemble and fit the front axle. Right folks, here we are. This is how I wanted it. It's all laid out with the new bits. We have got cleaned freewheel hubs, new swivels, and the whole assembly that goes with it. The grease, the thing, the bearing, seal retainer, gaskets, a Relco bush, lots of bolts for lots of things, new brake shoes, new brake cylinders, new seal for the hub, new grease, painted arm, new joints, universal joint bearings there and there, and on the other side. And on this side, a new seal land and a new bearing, which is here. And I have to say, I'm not impressed with this. It's crap. This is what the original, well, an SKF replacement looks like. These are, I think I cheaped out and I shouldn't have, but these are a lot of money. 55 quid for a similar replacement, I think. But it's beautifully made. It can't fall apart. And I've hammered that in off the old one, which is for this side, which is okay. This is a replacement part, Brit part, and it's pants. These fall out. That's... I mean, I can't comment on the quality of the grinding and the hardened finishes. It might last 10 miles, it might last 100,000, but for assembly purposes, these rollers fall out easily. So, pants that. New pinion flange, new thrower, mud thrower, and a new seal and a nut. Here we go. Let's get going. I bolted this swivel up before putting the bloody seals on it, so that was a dickhead thing to do. Otherwise, yeah, that's gone in together. So, you see with the help of my good lady, I've lowered this drive shaft in. And the reason I did it like that is so I could see what I was doing and wasn't knocking bearings out, is because of that crappy Brit part bearing in there. So next thing, I'm going to try and assemble this and the steering joints. So that goes on there, put the steering bearing in, the Relco bush, and check the tension with the fish scale. This is actually taking a while. I mean, God, on assembly, I've been on it 5 hours already. I've had a couple of hiccups, but nothing crazy. Yeah, taking a while. So back at it tomorrow. Got annoyingly a couple of bits to paint as well. The bush hangers that go between, the spring hangers go between the spring and the chassis at the rear of the front axle. They need painting, and also this component here, which holds the brake flexi line to the solid line, that needs to come off and be cleaned up and painted. So yeah, a few little bits to paint, which is annoying. That's going to add a delay. But that's it for tonight. I'm done. Okay, folks, I'm hoping this is the last day on the axle now. It's dragging on a bit. I got most of the day on it, but I do have parts to dry. See the last of them there. This is the shackles, basically, that hold the springs to the axle, and the two brake hose mounts that go on the back of the swivel. Done. That was a palaver. This sort of thing takes me forever because I'm always second guessing and doing it again and doing it again. So the lock nut is on, the end float is measured, and with the little dial indicator here, and it's done. But yeah, you said, I was like, well, which one is it? The ENV or early Rover, or is it the Salisbury or later Rover? And there's so many things and different numbers, and then you try it and you tighten it and you put the lock nut on and there's zero play. So you do the other side and there's a different result. So surely the end result is what's being targeted. You want end float when the lock nut is done. If this one has a bit. Put the drums on, 2 screws, because those are the only ones remaining. The new screws you can get a hold of don't fit properly, so I've had to reuse, but that one's empty. But that's fine. I've put these locking tabs down, inwards and outwards. I have reassembled the freewheel hubs, the bits which were assembled with circlips and wire clips and things. So that can go on now with a new gasket. And the same on the other side. I think that's about it. So yeah, next thing I put the freewheel hubs on. Yeah, let's do it. That's it now, the axle's done. Freewheel hubs are on, brake hoses are made up, brake hose mounts are bolted on, and a brand new flexi hose ready to go to this chassis. She is done! Next thing, get the chassis ready. It is all done. There is, however, there has been a long gap between when I did the time lapse and now, and that's because as I was putting the last 3 wheel nuts on just to sort of finish the job up, I felt the wheels were really quite wobbly. So I don't know what's going on there, to be honest. The back ones are fine. Whatever I did right on the back, but the front not so much. So I left the axle fitted. I didn't pull all the wheels off and whatever. Just pulled the locking wheel hubs off. I did it by feel. So there's now a very similar amount of wheel wobble, which is like next to nothing. Very similar to the rear wheels. So yeah, all done, man. Dampers on, brake lines on, and yeah, they're looking great. I'm really pleased. Really pleased. That's all for today then, folks. I really hope you've enjoyed video 6. I'm really enjoying doing it. So yeah, come back again if you're enjoying these videos.